Alright, so what's going on, guys? Nitro here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And today I'm bringing you guys a special video. Last night my channel hit 700 subscribers, and that's something that's absolutely crazy to see how this channel is growing. And you know, there was a period in the past couple weeks where I actually hadn't been uploading, and even throughout that whole time I've still had you guys that are watching my videos, liking, subscribing, and I'm really thankful for everyone who's still enjoying the content, still watching the videos, and still supporting the channel. So last night when I saw that I had hit 700 subscribers, I posted on my Instagram and on my Snapchat story that I'd be doing a Q&A for a video today, which is actually the day I'm recording this is the day that it's going up, hopefully. And so I got a couple of you guys that asked me some questions that I'm going to be answering in this video. If you missed it, I apologize. It was kind of late at night. I think it was like about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so that's pretty late everywhere else in the world. I apologize for that, but if you do have any other questions that you would like to have answered, just leave a comment down below. I'll answer it if I can, and hopefully that'll be all good and dandy. So the first question for today comes from Big Daddy Satan, classic username, who asks me, are you friends with any big YouTubers? And I guess the real answer is no, I'm not friends with any like huge ginormous YouTubers with like hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers. But as for YouTube friends, I do have a few. I guess the biggest one that I'm actually friends with, her name is Bales MC, which, by the way, she is on my featured channel. She's a really cool chick. She does Let's Plays, so if you're into gaming channels and videos like that, you should totally check her out. She has just over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm also a mod on her Twitch channel. But yeah, shout out to her. She's a really awesome person, does awesome videos, and yeah, I guess you could say that we're kind of friends. We just talk online, never met in person because she's on the other side of the country. But as for YouTube friends, I'm not friends with any people with, you know, like these ginormous channels. Funnily enough, the second question from today comes from Bales MC, and she asks me, if you had the opportunity to time travel 150 years into the past or 150 years into the future, which would you choose? Now, this is a really interesting question because while I could go 150 years in the past and go back into the 1800s and see how things were not only in the US but around the world, because there are definitely a lot of interesting things that are happening, for me, I'd rather go into the future and see how we've advanced, not only technologically, but you know, as a society, how have countries and how has the world changed? And because, well, like I said, we do have the history books, and while it's not the most exciting or accurate thing, it is something that we have a general idea of how things were. So I'd rather go into the future and see how crazy we've become, and just kind of see how the world is into the future. Next question is from Victor Von Doom 61 and asks, I once heard you like to put honey on your body so your dog can lick it off. Is that true? Moving on. So the next question I have is from DJB3751 and asks me, how tall are you? And this is a funny question because honestly, I am not the tallest person in the world. I'm actually only about 5'4", and while that's not like super, you know, tiny, I'm not exactly, you know, Shaquille O'Neal or Yao Ming. So no, I was never on, you know, the varsity basketball team in high school. I've always been kind of really short. I remember, if some of you guys have done this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But in 5th grade, we took a class picture, right, where all the 5th graders got into like a couple rows, and the line basically went from shortest to tallest. And so the shortest people would be in the front row, and the tallest people in the back, obviously. Now, I was literally the shortest person in my 5th grade class, so I was literally the first one, like, in that row. Like, the first row, first one on the left, that was me. But hey, I've come to accept it and live with it, so I'm cool with being a kind of a shorter guy. And I honestly have no problem with that right now. Except for when shit is on the top shelf. F that. And the final question for today is from Cheesecake996, who asked me, are you going to VidCon 2015 this year? Now, for those of you who don't know what VidCon is, it's basically an online video convention meant for YouTubers, content creators, anyone who actually makes content and videos to put online. It's basically a convention for not only the creators, but leading people in the industry, and also just for fans and people who want to go in the community. And this year, it's going to be in Anaheim from July 23rd through the 25th, if I'm correct. And so it's a 3-day convention. I'm planning, hopefully, then there's nothing for sure right now, but I am planning on going, and hopefully bringing you guys a ton of videos. Now, it's not just a bunch of, you know, YouTube nerds and geeks, you know, talking about videos, at least for the creator part, because you can get several different passes. There's the community pass, a creator pass, and an industry pass. Obviously, I'm going to be going with the creator pass, because, you know, I create videos, put them online. And for me, not only do I get to meet other YouTubers and hopefully meet some people, make some friends, make some cool videos, collaborations, but also is a way for me to get tips on how to make my videos better. And honestly, it's a good experience for any content creator. So if you do make YouTube videos and you happen to be watching this, if you're going to VidCon, hey, meet me up. So VidCon 2015 is definitely on the agenda. Like I said, nothing for sure, but if I do go, you can be sure I'm going to bring you guys a ton of videos. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I want to thank everyone who left questions for me to answer today. I want to thank everyone who subscribed, who stuck with me from the very beginning. I want to welcome any new people to our community. And hopefully I'll be able to entertain you guys, have discussion with you guys on different topics and different videos, and just kind of have a good time. Like I said, I love doing what I do, making YouTube videos. And next step, road to 1K, right? Should put that as the hashtag in my next video. JK. Not gonna do that. But in all seriousness, I do want to thank you guys for all the support in this past year. Like I said in the past video, a year ago on January 7th was the first video that I uploaded on this channel. So in 1 year, to have 700 people watch my videos and to subscribe to them, to think my content is entertaining enough for you, that really does mean a lot to me, and I want to thank you guys again. So again, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like rating down below. If you're new and want to join the 700 club, be sure to slap that subscribe button, and see some new videos next week. So again, that's it for today, and until next time guys, have a good one, and I will catch you later.